Okay, sorry it's been a little bit. It's been, what, a week or two since I've done an update video. Um, just a little recap. I don't know where my numbers were the last time. I know when I got out of the hospital, they had jumped up to like my white blood cells count to like 9 something. Then they dropped back down because I was getting the shots in the stomach. So that's what helped boost those white blood cells. Then once you stop taking those shots, my numbers dropped 2 weeks ago down to 2 something, like 2.5. I went, what is today? Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I went and got my labs again, and they were up to like 5.7, so they're back in the normal range. So that's good. So my white blood cells are back up in the normal range. Doesn't mean I can't get sick, because still don't have much immunity. You know, all my immunity has been wiped out. I have the white blood cells to help fight stuff, but I can still get sick. So I still got to be really careful. Try to stay away from, large groups of people. I wear a mask anytime I go, if I go to the store, and I try to go at off hours when it's not busy. And, if I ride in the car, say with like my roommate or anything, I always wear a mask. Or if my dad's taking me to the doctor's appointment, I always wear a mask. So careful there. The last week, I think it was like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, were a struggle. I wasn't feeling good. Like, I wasn't feeling awful. I just had like a headache, like the slightest bit of a headache, to where like I didn't feel sick, but I didn't feel normal. It was just the slightest headache, to where if I did anything too much, like say if I was on my phone, playing games or watching a video, and and if it just gave me a little bit more of a headache, it would make me nauseous and I'd throw up. So Wednesday and Thursday, I threw up quite a bit, like in the morning and night. The first one was, I ate breakfast, I felt fine. I put a pill in my mouth, one of my pills I have to take, and I was looking around for a drink, and just having it in my mouth brought up that gag reflex, so I threw up then. I threw up again a lot that night, because again, like my head just wasn't feeling great. And I was sitting in bed playing video games, Mario Kart. I think I played it just too long. I was like, okay, I'm feeling it. It's starting to make my head hurt. But I figured, okay, I'm in bed. I'm just laying here. I'll be fine. But I lay there and I was like, no, I got to get to the toilet. The next day, went to pick up my roommate from work. I was sitting there in the parking lot. I'm like, okay, I got like 15 minutes. I'll watch a YouTube video. And the video I was watching, the guy was like, moving the camera around too fast, and that made my head hurt. So as she's walking out to get to the car, I have a bag, and I filled that bag up. I threw up so much in the parking lot there. So she's waiting until I was done. And I think I threw up one more time that night. But so it was just 2 days of throwing up. But then the next 2 days, my head still hurt, but I knew it was causing me to throw up, so I was just careful. I stayed home, just basically sat in my chair, didn't do anything too much to push my head over the limit of make me feel nauseous. But by the time Sunday came, I felt good. Here it is Tuesday. I feel good now. And I wasn't sure what I could take for it. And they told me at my doctor's appointment yesterday, when I told them about that, they're like, you can take ibuprofen now because my platelets are up. I could take Tylenol, or I could take my morphine. I can take whatever I need to get rid of, if I get that headache again. So hopefully it doesn't come back. Taste is still off a little bit. I have my appetite, but my taste is still, things still taste a little wonky. So, and they said that'll come and go over months. Could be a couple months dealing with that, to where maybe I'll have a few days where things taste good, then all of a sudden that metallic type taste will come back and things will taste weird again. Other than that, things have been fine. I have another appointment next Tuesday to get my labs again, but they said after that, they won't need to see me but like every other month, which is the stem cell team. My regular cancer doctor will see. So basically, I'll see somebody once a month after that. I'll see my regular cancer doctor like 1 month, and then the following month I'll go see the stem cell team, and then keep going like that. So to where right now I'm seeing them every week. So I guess that's good that I don't have to see them as much. So that means things are going good. But like I said, at any moment I could get really sick. They're gonna start me on some pills, I think next week, that I take 3 times a week. I think it's to help fight infection, I believe is what they said. But I don't know how long I'll have to take that, and hopefully there's no side effects from that. So that's about it. Short one here. Feeling good. Had a few rough days there. I'm sure I'll have many more of those over the course of the next few months where I'll feel good and all of a sudden I won't feel good. But luckily so far I haven't gotten sick. Knock on wood or glass here. That stays that way, that especially coming the fall when, you know, the flu season and COVID's coming in strong, even though I've heard, you know, so far the COVID symptoms haven't been bad. You know, they've been really mild. Of course, for someone like me that has no immunity, just because it's mild for other people, it could be really bad for me. But they did say at, I think, the 3-month mark, I could get the flu shot and a COVID booster. So, or not a booster, it'd be a COVID vaccination. So I'll probably get those, which would be, I think, November. So to get some sort of immunity to help fight off something that I could get. So I will talk to you guys. Don't know when, maybe in a week or so, or depends on how things go. I'll talk to you soon.